And hello and welcome to Barnstable High School. As today we have a Cape and Islands League rivalry showdown between the Barnstable Redhawks and the Falmouth Clippers. Barnstable taking the field here as we welcome you inside. Daniel Botolino with Zach Clapp back for another game. And Zach, Barnstable won their first game, 2 straight losses. What do they need to do here tonight?
Well, I think that hopefully today we're going to be able to get some better bats going. In this one, I know that the fielding wasn't great last night's game. So obviously that's going to need to change as well. But I would expect that to change at home, being more comfortable with the field, everything like that. So hopefully the bats can get going. We got Buckler on the mound. He should have some good stuff. We'll see how it goes. But also, I'm just disappointed in Falmouth for showing up late, making us all start this whole thing late.
Threw everything off.
I know, really.
And the weather's gotten a little cloudy ever since they got here too.
They're just ruining everything.
Exactly. Barnstable is starting nine a little bit different than we saw last week in their first game. It will be from left to right, Brain Burke, Shea Samprini, and Vinny DeGiacomo, same outfield. And then from third to first, Anthony DeGiacomo getting the start at third, Sam Colasano making his first start of his varsity career at short, Will Jones at second, Dylan Hammonds at first, and Zach Baxter doing the catching for Coley Buckler. And the starting and the batting order looks like this for the Falmouth Clippers. Kyle Souza, the DH, will lead things off. Andrew the Betancourt, the second hitter, with Nico Gagnon, the shortstop, batting third. Cole Johnson in the cleanup spot and playing third base. Aiden LeBlanc in the fifth spot. In the sixth spot, it's Cole Spellman. In the seventh spot, it's Colin Menegank. Definitely pronounced that one wrong. There's the first of the game for me. And in the eighth spot, it's Jack Braga and Chris Mageda in the 9 spot.
You did the best that you could. Some of those names are pretty tough right there, so I'm not surprised. But that's all right. They're the away team. Who cares, anyways?
Exactly. Looking at their roster, you might call it break. A lot of their tougher names are either pitchers or bench players.
It's nice of them to do that for you.
Yeah. Coley Buckler, in his last start, which was the game we had against BRR, he went 3 2/3, 9 hits, 6 runs, all earned, and 2 Ks. But he was really good through the first 2 innings, struggled a little bit after that.
Yeah, he came out on fire, and had control, everything, good speed, good movement on the pitches, was really commanding the whole entire presence of the game. And then later on, it started to wear on him. So hopefully he can come out strong at least again here, get a little lead, and then maybe we can hold on to it this time.
The weather, 53 degrees. It feels like 50. Barnstable in the home whites with the new red hats, and in maroon are the Clippers as Buckler's set, ready to go. And this Thursday afternoon rivalry game is underway, and the first pitch will be a breaking ball that misses low.
Yeah, the other thing I want to mention is we have a new umpiring crew from the last time we had a home game. That guy was a little interesting with his calls. We'll see how this crew goes this time.
The 1-0. Check swing, strike called.
There we go. Nice pitch on the inside. I am liking these hats, though, like you said. I think they're fantastic new hats for the team.
Whole new uniform looking good for them.
Oh, yeah.
As here's the 1-1, and it will miss outside.
Once again, Buckler always has good velocity, it seems. He's got some good movement on his pitches, so let's just see how the control is throughout the game, and hopefully he has more longevity in him today.
No walks in the game. No walks for either team or in the game on Friday, as that's cut on and missed.
Yeah, that was surprising. Not a lot of walks, or not a lot of there was a ton of pitches for strikes going nonstop throughout the entire game.
That was not the same last night in Barnstable's 9-6 loss to Sandwich, as that's going to be taken strike 3 on the outside edge, and Barnstable starts off the game nicely.
Great pitch by him on the outside edge, like you said. Good velocity. Got him looking.
Barnstable walked 2. Yes, last game it was Ben Tarbox that walked them. But overall, they've been able to throw strikes, as digging in is Andrew the Betancourt, the second baseman. And he'll foul one straight back.
Oh, man, there's a net there, and I still move every time. It's like those goofy videos you watch every once in a while. The ball comes back right in your face. You still move for some reason. I just did that right there. Good thing we don't have the camera on us today.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it didn't seem like the pitching was the problem in the last game. It seemed like, unfortunately, the fielding errors is what really caused a lot of the chaos in that loss on the away game yesterday.
Yeah, 6 errors for Barnstable, and that put them in a pretty big hole early. They fell down 9-2, and they couldn't recover, as there's that great breaking ball we saw on Friday for a strike.
What a pitch. If you can really see it on the broadcast, that's some great movement on that pitch right there. I don't see how he's going to be able to hit anything, or any of the Falmouth batters for that matter.
We've got a great angle from here, right behind home plate. Really can see that move. And he showcases it there. Didn't chase, though, 1-2.
A little low on that one, but same pitch, still good movement on it. I'm impressed by the movement every time he throws that.
So 1-2, the count to the Betancourt. Goes with the heater that misses up and away.
Good eye by him. Good eye by number 8 of Falmouth. See what Buckler comes back with now. Love to see him challenge him inside.
And that will be on the outside edge. First strike 3, a couple of called strike 3s. And there's 2 away. And he's starting the game off like he did last outing.
Oh, yeah, he's painting it again. He's got that good control, good velocity, good movement, everything. Let's just see how long he can go this time. I know that was his first start of the year and first start of his career last time, so we'll see how the longevity is.
So it's Nico Gagnon, the 3-hitter digging in, and the breaking ball for a called strike as he ducked out of the way, and that ended up at the bottom of the strike zone. And now he chases it. The breaking ball really working now.
Oh, yeah, nasty pitch. No chance he had putting the bat on that one, number 9 here. See, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with numbers. I don't even try to do the pronunciations of the names.
You know what? That might be a good idea. As here's the 0-2, and cut on and missed. He strikes out the side in the first. 2 looking and 1 swinging, and that will end the inning as we've played half an inning here on Barnstable B2B TV. Barnstable will be at the plate after we talk a little bit about the captain, Will Jones, and his commitment to Hobart.
Yeah, congratulations to senior captain Will Jones. He's going to be, like you said, committing to Hobart and William Smith College next year. Jones was also the captain of the boys hockey team and was named their team MVP this season. So Hobart is getting a great teammate and player next year. And we are all very excited for Will to continue his baseball career at the collegiate level.
We've seen the talent that got him recruited offensively and defensively this year. A couple of hits last night, and he had a hit on Friday. And, of course, that great defensive play up the middle.
I was going to bring that up. That was a great play by him, ranging from his left to right, able to make the play in the hole. We didn't even think he was going to get a glove on it. He was able to knock it down, get it, and throw to first. It was a great play.
It's one of the few bright spots for Barnstable in the later innings of that game.
Which was a wild game overall. You saw a lot of weird things happen in that game. So if you missed that broadcast, it's still up on the YouTube channel. You can go back and look. It was some interesting moments throughout.
Barnstable's had a couple of weird games this season to begin it. Still very early on. As we go through Barnstable's starting batting order with Will Jones, who we just talked about, leading things off. Shea Samprini, the center fielder, batting second. In the 3 spot is Braden Burke, the left fielder. Cleanup is Dylan Hammonds, who had a home run last game. 5 spot will be Zach Baxter, the catcher. Anthony DeJacomo moving all the way up to 6, with Alec Joyce DHing, batting 7th. Anthony's brother, Vinny, batting 8th. And Sam Colasano batting 9th and playing shortstop. And from left to right for Falmouth will be LeBlanc, Maceda, and Spellman. From 3rd to 1st, Johnson, Gagnon, the Betancourt, and Braga. And it will be Megan doing the catching for the pitcher, Mata.
Yeah, you mentioned Hammonds with the home run yesterday. I want to see somebody hit a home run here, though. This stadium, this field, we've talked about it before, really far out to the wall. So we'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to Jones, and he will foul, or he'll send one to right. Moving over towards foul territory and making a just and catch. He had to make a late little adjustment, but Spellman has it for the first out.
Yeah, it was almost like he overran it for a second. Maybe it got caught up in the wind. You got this weird weather right now, no sun in the face, but yeah, it almost caught him off guard.
Jones aggressive first pitch. Now bring up the lefty Samprini. Infield core third baseman in. And that will be on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, looking for Sampriti to have another good game here. He had one on the last home game as well. He's a speedy guy, which is surprising for how tall he is, actually, to me at least.
Center fielder covers a lot of ground out there as that breaking ball will miss high.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some good base runners here and take advantage of that speed that we have. Obviously, Will Jones got out first, but let's do something here.
Cut on and missed. Barnstable had a lot of early firepower. They scored 2 in the last game against Sandwich yesterday. Quickly gave up 4, but had the lead for a brief moment as he yanks that one down the line into right. Long run, going over and making the catch is Spellman. Nice play.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of work over there in right field to start off the game. That one, he was a little bit better on tracking it and was able to catch it in foul territory, unfortunately.
Now we'll bring up Burke, the left fielder. He was 0 for 2 in yesterday's game, but has the potential to hit the ball a long way. He swings and misses here.
They're going up there hacking right away. They're trying to get on this pitcher and try and put something into play. We'll see if that's a good strategy to start off the game.
It's 1 ball thrown to the first 2+ batters. And he's going to yank that one foul.
Yeah, he's putting them right over the plate, so there's a lot to swing at, it seems, and we'll see if they can take advantage of it. Hopefully they can.
Falmouth 1-1. They lost to Mashpee 5-2. And then just yesterday beat the Vineyard. So this is the second game of a back-to-back for them, as that will be sent into center, sending him back. Long run. He won't get to it, and it's into the triangle out there. Burke's going to turn and head for third, and he will get there with ease. Gives an extra slide, but it's a triple for Burke.
Great shot out into the center or middle between the right fielder and center fielder there, as you saw on the broadcast. Put a good charge on the ball and never thought about slowing down at all. Was running for third, looked like the whole time.
As we have that weird kind of triangle like Fenway Park where it's 394 at dead center, but the right center, it's all the way 419.
Oh, yeah. Once you get into that area, it's almost like no man's land.
And that's going to miss inside. We love it when we have guests come in here randomly.
That's all right. Keeps us on our toes, right? That's what we're looking for.
That'll be sent foul.
Oh, Hammond's going to want that one back. It looked like it was a good pitch right over the middle for him, and he just got under it just a little bit.
You know, when we have guests here, we have 2 options. Pretend like nothing happened and hope that the broadcast didn't hear it, or acknowledge it and risk them having no idea what we're talking about.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to go with the ignore route right there.
Miscommunication as that's sent in the air down the right field line. Spellman a long way over. Not a ton of room out there, and that will go foul.
I was going to say, there's no chance we get 3 outs to the right fielder and 2 in foul play, right? There's no chance.
Looks to be a little bit, maybe a little extra speed on his fastball here.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking a little late on it. Breaking ball got him, fooled him, and Barnstable will strand a runner at third. So we've played 1 here at Barnstable High School. No score after 1 on Barnstable B2B TV.
Yeah, that was a tough one there. Like you said, he was flying high with the fastballs, a lot of good velocity. Then you throw the breaking pitch in there. All of a sudden, he's reaching. Didn't work out good for Hammonds. Sure, he'll get back on track, though. Like you said, hit that home run yesterday. Does he have 2 on the season now, is it?
He does. He hit 1 in the first game at Bridgewater Raynham.
Impressive. That's what you want. But like I said, I just want to see one here at home on this field, because if somebody can put it out there especially to closer to center. That would be very impressive here. Like you said, they kind of got the Fenway Park thing with a 419 out to right center. That would be quite the shot.
Really would. Buckler again back out there first for his second inning of work, and he'll face their 4, 5, 6 Cole Johnson, Aiden LeBlanc, and Cole Spellman.
Yeah, hopefully Buckler can get through another quick inning. Maybe that'll be the key to keeping him fresh, getting through these guys as quickly as possible, moving on to the next inning. Because like I said, he's got that great velocity, great movement. That breaking pitch that we keep talking about, I'm thinking it's a curveball, but it's nasty sometimes.
Struck out all 3 batters last inning on just 13 pitches, and that's a good way to keep your pitch count low.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Getting right to it, attacking multiple times. It's good stuff.
And stepping in is Cole Johnson to begin the second inning. And the first pitch to him will be lined to third. Diving stab by DeGiacomo. Gets up, throws, and gets him. Oh, what a play by Anthony DeGiacomo.
What a play. Great job by the young DeGiacomo, making a play to his right, diving, knocking it down, making the throw. Made it look easy, really. Was surprised.
That's a heck of a play there. And this is his first game at third. As it's been Alec Joyce getting the majority of the action there, played short, and now he'll get tested again, and that took a funny hop. And that is how baseball works sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It was almost like that one was too easy compared to the last one, which makes no sense. But, yeah, that was a hot shot right there. Took it right up in the arm, kind of. Got right through. Unfortunate, but they could still turn it back around here.
But what a play. Barnesville, their third base play has been a struggle, as they've had 4 errors there this year. Check swing.
Looking like a ball, I guess.
No, that was close to being a strike in the zone.
Look.
And might have went around, but they're going to call it a ball.
Yep. Nice pitch.
He's going to swing and miss there.
That was another good one, down and away. Trying to get that ground ball, I'm assuming, obviously, for the double play opportunity. We'll see how that goes.
All right, gets his lead. And that's going to be chopped foul 1-2.
Went back inside that time, trying to confuse the batter here, and seemed to work. Still can't get over that third base play that he just made. That was insane.
That was outstanding. Breaking ball froze him for strike 3, his 4th K.
Great pitch by Buckler again with that. What I'm thinking is a curveball, very off speed. Put it right on the outside corner, froze him. Like you said, buckled his knees.
So here's Megank, the catcher. Megan, as I put my C too close to.
He can get to that.
That's going to be in the air, drifting towards fair territory. Watch out.
Whoa.
Sam Colasano narrowly makes the play to retire the side. As that was a quick inning there.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're looking for, though. Like we said, get Buckler in and out, keep him moving on. But that one, a lot of spin on the ball. It came all the way from third base line back towards the shortstop a little bit. Great to see it. Great to see it. But, Dan, I got to ask you. So this is something I've been told about here called Insight. It's the Barnstable student-run newspaper recently published for their first magazine. This was a fully student-produced publication and included news, features, and sports stories. And I'm lucky enough to be here with you. You are a man of many talents. You are the editor. So can you tell us a little bit about the Insight magazine?
Yeah, man of many talents, but they're really all kind of the same. So, but yes, we just produced our first magazine. We did a newspaper for years, but because of the pandemic, we had to go all online on our website. And so we produced our first newspaper and our first physical edition of any form of Insight for first time in 2 years, and we worked really hard on it, put in a lot of time. And I think there's some really good stories in there, including a spring sports preview. So if you want to know a little bit more about the teams, definitely check that out, and just check it out because we worked really hard, and we got a lot of great people on the staff that put in a lot of hours.
Oh, yeah. And you can see if you're watching the broadcast, which you probably are if you're listening to us, you can see the magazine cover right there with a nice mascot on the front. It's a nice looking cover.
Yeah, I'm going to toot my own horn on that one. I did that.
See? Man of many talents.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah. So definitely check out Insight, and we should be having a new edition coming out before the end of the school year. So we'll have a second one that we're just starting the process of creating right this week.
Love that. Get all the stories out, whether it's about the school or the sports or anything. Get all the information. Love that.
And so it will be 5, 6, and 7 for Barnstable. Baxter, Anthony DeGiacomo, and Alec Joyce, the DH, facing Mata. Quick 11-pitch inning, last inning. First pitch here is going to be caught on miss. Big swing from Baxter.
Oh, yeah. He was swinging out of his boots on that one. He was trying to get the first home run of the year, looked like.
Sets and deals.
Whoa.
That's going to be inside. Nearly hit him.
Yeah, I was looking for something on the toes there. It was very inside and low. Luckily, he was able to get out of the way.
1-1 to the Barnstable catcher.
Yeah, nice to build something right here. Started off with a nice hit.
He's 1 for 3 with an RBI last game. Breaking ball. Hangs in there and pokes it into right for a base hit. He's going to turn and throw it first. Not in time.
The rarely seen throw to first base from right field. You very rarely ever see that happen, but that's what we were talking about. Get that hit, get something going, start off the inning strong. Let's keep it going.
As he will be pinch ran for, because in high school you can do that.
Yes, we learned all about that on the last home broadcast. You can come in, pinch run, and then the player can go back out there, field, and hit just the way as he did before.
It will be Grayson Pina pinch running for him, the senior. It'll be Anthony Giacomo, the sophomore, at the plate, as that will miss high.
Almost looked like a little bit of a pitch out there. He went very high, and the catcher was already ready to go, looking down to first base, seeing if he was going to try and run.
That was a great job there by Baxter in that at bat. Breaking ball, didn't get fooled, waited on it, and was able to send it into right.
Oh, yeah. Sat back on it. Nice little bloop single into right.
And to check on the runner, not in time.
They are very worried about Baxter, it seems, right now. I'm not really sure that he's the one that's going to be stealing a ton of bases, but, hey, keep him confused, right?
Absolutely. Joyce waiting on deck, the DH. And that's going to miss up high.
Yep, 2 up high now on him.
And you think, despite worrying about the runner, you want to go low with the pitches.
Exactly. So I think that he's kind of in his head right now is what I'm thinking. A little too much.
Hopefully he gets stuck in between and gives one right over the middle, and they got him. They picked him off. The throw out the second. He dropped the ball, and he's going to be safe. Barnstable catches a break.
Rather be lucky than good. That's what I always say. That worked out. He was clearly trying to steal the whole time, so it was smart for them, I guess, to be looking over. They caught him. They didn't execute.
Good hard slide. Knocked the ball free. And Barnstable with a little bit of a break, but they'll take it.
Oh, yeah. No outs. Runner on second to start off the inning. Let's go.
Pina gets his lead. Cut on and missed. Another high one. So maybe they were doing the right thing all along.
Yeah, he seemed like he was looking high the whole time to Giacomo there and just couldn't get the bat on it.
Giacomo off to a really good start, holding his own for sure, and then some. He was 2 for 3 in the game Friday, and then yesterday, as he puts this one on the ground to short, gobbled up, that will get the runner over, as there will be a 6-3 putout. So I was saying yesterday he was 1 for 3.
Yep, moving the runner along, keeping things going. Now you got a runner on third, 1 out.
Here's Joyce.
should be a big situation for the team. We just need to get this runner across, get Buckler some run support, and go from there.
And last year was a tale of two completely different games. As the one at Falmouth, it was a 13-4 Barnstable blowout last year. And then the game here, Barnstable won 2-1, and the 2 runs they scored were on a ground out and a walk-off walk.
Pitcher's duel. Yeah, a little different.
And in that game, the starter today for Barnstable's brother, Ryan, went 8 innings as he went into extras, and he worked that extra inning for Barnstable. Breaking ball, and I think he tried to kind of stay in there and lean in a little bit and let it hit him, but
good strategy on a breaking ball. That's the one you want to take in the arm for sure.
Usually see guys with an elbow guard do that.
Yep.
He does not have it. So he's just tough.
Tough or stupid, one of the two.
And that's going to be up the middle. That's going to get the pitcher. He's going to barehand it. Only place the first. That will get the run in.
Wow.
He's out there. And let's see if he's okay as Barnstable takes a 1-0 lead.
Seems to be okay, just a stinger, but man, that was lucky for Falmouth. If he doesn't get that stop with his leg, then that ball's going into center field. You get the easy score and no out. So very lucky for Falmouth that it actually hit him off the leg. Lucky that he's not hurt as well, obviously, but great job being able to have the awareness to make the play, too.
But Joyce gets the job done, and there's 2 away and a 1-0 lead for Vinny DiGiacomo, who will take up high.
Yeah, good to get that run across, get him a little bit of run support, Buckler. We'll see what he can do with it in the next inning, but try and keep this one going.
That's going to be fouled back. 1-1.
Off the top of the dugout, the home dugout. That's what that big bang was.
Bottom 2 here, Barnstable High School, Barnstable and Falmouth. Game 3 of the season for Barnstable. Game 4 of the season for Barnstable. Game 3 of the season for Falmouth. That's going to be fouled straight back.
Right up to the broadcast booth.
I was waiting to see if I heard a thud. I think it went just a little over us.
It's always good. We don't want the cameraman getting hit.
No. So we do have the cameraman, of course, above us.
Yes.
1-2. Fouled off. He stays alive.
He's getting a bat on these pitches. He's just not putting anything behind it right now, just barely fighting things off. So we'll see if he can stay with it. He's got a good eye for his pitches right now, though. Vinny does.
And they're going to have a quick meeting, catcher and the pitcher.
Already switching things up. Maybe he was asking him how his leg felt. Who knows?
Comes to the set, and here's the pitch. He's going to wind that one down the line and left, but that's just going to be foul.
Just a couple feet outside the line. Almost a nice little opposite field hit for him.
And they hadn't played the pole, so that would have had a lot of room to go.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. Especially with how much room is in the foul territory over there on the left side. You could have really got some extra movement out of the runner.
And that's going to miss high, and he's working a good at bat here.
Yes, he is. Good eye on all these pitches, like I was saying. Almost got a hold of that last one. Now we'll see how this pitch comes.
He's extending this inning, which has been relatively quick pitch-wise. Here's the 2-2. Got him. That will end the second, but Barnstable gets the lead on the RBI ground out from Joyce. As we've played 2, it's 1-0 Barnstable here on Barnstable B2B TV.
Yeah, good job trying to get everything across there, making the plays that they needed to make. Like I said, it should have been a lot worse for Falmouth if it didn't go right off of the pitcher's leg at that moment. But they were able to get the run across. You got some run support for Buckler. Let's see if he can actually get through it now without any issues. As the sun comes back out over the field, now it is very bright and sunny looking. That's what you like to see.
Absolutely.
Maybe not the outfielders, though. We don't want to have any outfielders looking up, seeing the sun, and then not being able to track the ball. So from that standpoint, we'll see how things go.
Buckler this third inning was where he started to struggle in the last outing. We'll see how he fares here, as he'll have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. The only base runner to reach for them was on the error, borderline error, on a tough hop by the Giacomo.
Right. Yeah, that was a tough hit for him to control. Who knows? Maybe these new hats will bring some good luck for Buckler.
See, the Giacomo might have still been riding that high of that great diving backhanded stab, because the very next pitch, targeted him again.
Talk about the hot corner. Hot corner is very hot. And yeah, he was able to handle the first one. Amazing play. But then, like you said, right back at him. Maybe the adrenaline was a little too high or something.
Here is Braga, first baseman. No batting gloves.
Yeah, that's more of a rarity nowadays. You don't see a lot of people doing that, whatever level of baseball it is.
Digs in. Buckler only at 20 pitches so far. So last thing he threw just 7. It's their strike 1.
Yeah, he's moving through the order. Got a lot of help with some ground balls and things like that in the last one. See if he can get more help this time.
That's going to be poked to center, or that's going to be on the infield, actually. A barehanded stab by Jones. How do you like that?
What a play. Great job, Will Jones. We were just talking about him earlier in the broadcast. Big things come for him in his future, and big things so far this season. He's made some great defensive plays already.
And that will bring up Maceda. And we talked about their defense, how it's been a struggle. They've made some excellent plays today.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of that home cooking.
There's ball 1.
The other thing is, obviously, and this was one of the things I was complaining about most in the last game, was the umpiring. The umpiring was a little weird last time. This time seems like he's got a legitimate zone for them to pitch into.
There's a strike on the outside edge.
Yeah, he's been painting that outside edge to all these righty batters. Buckler has. It's been doing good for him.
One. Sent out of play, foul.
Trying to put in that same exact spot once again, but 19 was able to put a bat on it, send it foul, like you said. So they're catching on to him.
1-2 now. That's going to be sent to left. On the run is Burke. He's not going to get to it. It'll roll to Alley, digging for 2 as Burke finally fields it, and he will pull into second with a 1-out double.
Good job being able to get out there and track that ball down to hold the runner to just 2 bases. It is a big field like we keep talking about. That ball keep rolling. It was a good hit. Got into the gap, but they were able to control it, hold him to just a double.
So that will bring us to the top of the order. Kyle Souza, the DH. And breaking ball in the dirt.
Ooh, that one looked like it was going for his head to start off. Came curving right back in. A little bit outside on the inside of the zone.
That's going to be on the edge for a strike.
Nice pitch right there. Once again, going back to that fastball, it looks like painting that outside corner against the righties.
One, 2 now.
Working him right now. He's got a great command over that fastball. Still good zip on it. Are we going to see the breaking ball right now for the strikeout?
He'll try it, and that will be lined into center. That's going to drop. Samprini will field as they're going to give him the stop sign. As Samprini throws a dime to the plate. Yeah, we runners at the corners.
That was a great throw from Samprini from the center field there. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't try and go to second when they saw him throwing all the way down to home, but man, that was a bullet. Love to see that. That'll make him think twice about sending any runners in the future.
For sure. So it's the Betancourt at the plate. Souza with the base hit, and he's at first with Maceda at third. They're going to lay a bunt down. This will be a tough play to get any out. It's going to be a glove flip, and he is out. Run will score, but Will Jones again.
Great job by Will Jones. They do score the runner. Looks like Falmouth is getting really upset on the side. It's almost like the coach wants to challenge it or something. There's no replay here, Coach. You're going to have to go back to the bench.
And now, it's bad when we can really clearly hear what he's saying.
Oh, yeah. Bring something to the broadcast, though. Great job by Will Jones, though, once again.
That's just going to miss. And that Falmouth bench getting rowdy here.
Come on, ump. I was just talking about how great you are with your calls, and then you give us that ball call right there. Come on.
Misses in. And you have to wonder now about Buckler, if he can keep his composure here.
Yeah, no pun intended, but this is where he needs to buckle down and get through this inning.
In the air to center field, sending Samprini back, adjusting to make the catch to end the inning. So Falmouth gets one, but that is all they get in a wild top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third here on Barnstable B2B TV.
And as we are heading over to the third, I just want to talk about the art and fashion show that we got coming up. We are looking forward to the annual student art show that will be happening at the high school on April 29th in the library. This is always an incredible event with many talented students sharing their work with the community. The annual fashion show will take place following the art show in the Performing Arts Center, another great chance to see the many talents of BHS students, and B2B will be covering both events, so check out our YouTube page if you can't be there in person.
I don't think we'll be providing the play-by-play. I don't know how we would do that, but we'll have other people on, of course, showcasing their art.
I'm sure we could make it interesting. Like we said before, you're a man of many talents, so I think that we could figure it out.
One thing I am not is an artist or a fashion designer, so I will not be showcasing any work there.
I was going to say that maybe not a pronunciationist. I don't know if that's even a word, but pronunciations of some of these names has been a little tough. I think it adds something to the broadcast. It's a little fun for us.
I should be better with a name like Bottolino, but
yeah,
I am not.
That's all right. Man, the Falmouth coach still looking like he's talking about that call.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out and how even big of a leash they'll let him have.
Yeah, I mean, I understand wanting to get in the ump's ear so that the calls start to go your way in the future, but I don't know. At some point, you got to relax a little bit.
Somebody should remind him that they did score a run on that play.
Exactly. That's what you got the tie, so just be happy with that, right?
As Sam Colasano will lead Barnstable off, it's going to be 9-1 and 2 for Barnstable in the third. It's going to be fouled off.
Try to reach for that one. Just got a little tip on it. A little too outside. Trying to have a better eye on this next pitch.
Breaking ball misses.
That's two very outside pitches. Maybe number 35 starting to slow down a little bit on his control. We'll see how this goes.
One. Up high.
Very high. Nice 2-1 count here. Be nice to try and work a walk, make this pitcher pitch a lot as much as possible, get him out.
Colasano actually turned me into a big fist bump guy, as that's fouled straight back. Me and him just started fist bumping in the halls, and it's just something that it really turned me into someone. Whenever I see someone fist bump, so I had to give him a shout out for that and thank him for what he's done.
Oh yeah,
for me.
That's how we started our broadcast. Nice little fist bump, get you going.
It can be casual, it can be professional, works on all levels.
Exactly. And you never have that awkward moment where is he going to give me a handshake? Is he going to give me a, what is he going to do here? So, go with the fist bump. It's always easier.
Always make it clear, too.
Right. Strong.
Nobody thinks you're going to go for a high five if you put your hand in the face.
Right. They're thinking one of two things. Either he's friendly or he's an enemy.
And that's going to be up the middle and a good snag by the pitcher, and he'll throw on to get him for the first out.
Yeah, I got to say this pitcher, he's on point with the reaction time. These balls, a couple balls now coming back at him. I know the other one hit him straight in the leg, but at least he kind of saw it coming. This one able to put his glove on it, make a nice play.
What I like is after he made the throw, we see pitchers walk around the mound. He went about 3/4 of the way to first base before making a turn.
He did. A little jog.
That's going to miss high. That's not the weirdest thing we've seen on the mound this year. We saw last game, we saw the BR pitcher walk off with his shoes in his hands, wearing his socks.
Oh, man, I had almost forgotten about that. That was funny.
That's going to be golfed in the air to left field. That's going to send him back, and that's going to be down into the gap. Chasing after it.
Go 3.
Is Maceda. Digging for 3 is Jones. Here's the relay, and it's not going to be in time. And it's a triple for Will Jones as he uses the wheels.
Will Jones once again coming through. He does it defensively. He does it offensively. This kid's got it all. Love to see it. Love to see him digging. That was that ball that we had seen with Falmouth last inning where it got into that same gap, but our player just kept running the whole time. Their player held up at second. That's what you're always wondering in these bigger fields. That ball's going to keep rolling all the way to the fence. So they're able to get all the way, or Will Jones was able to get all the way to third on that. And now we got some shoelaces untied.
Speaking of shoes.
You said that the other pitcher went with his shoes off. Well, this guy had to make sure his shoes stay on.
Exactly. Good point. That relay, it was a really good relay. I didn't think it was going to be that close.
Oh, yeah, it was. Turned out to be very close.
As they bring their infield in for Samprini with one out here trying to prevent any runs. Now misses high.
Will Jones getting a good lead on third base, too, trying to get in the pitcher's eyesight and maybe throw him off a little bit.
Sets and deals for a strike.
Good pitch right there by number 35 of Falmouth. Down and in.
I gave up the 1 run last inning.
No.
And that's in the dirt, 2-1.
Yeah, Will Jones is at third looking for a wild pitch right now so he can run all the way home. That one, great job by the catcher being able to stop it.
2-1 the count. Samprini trying to put Barnstable ahead in the third. Cut on and missed.
Good hack. A little high. Just wasn't able to get the bat on it. Surprisingly, it looked like it was a fastball, but it looked a little slow coming in. It kind of threw Samprini off a little bit there.
On deck is Burke with 1 away. And that's going to be a called strike 3.
Wow.
Maybe a little generous there, but there's 2 away.
All right, I guess I'm done in complimenting the umpire now at this point. That was a little outside.
And so here is Burke trying to get on after he hit a triple in his first AB. And he's going to check but hold up.
Good eye there, way to hold up. Yeah, like you said, he's trying to continue a good game where he already had that bomb earlier for the triple. See if he can push one. A lot of open field on the right side, too.
Breaking ball misses high.
Good eye once again.
Again, we have yet to see a walk in a game we've called this season.
We'll see how long that continues. They're getting excited at home.
Popped in the air.
Get out of play.
And that will.
There you go.
I think you willed it out.
I tried my best.
I believe Vinny DiGiacomo was warming up in the pen right there. And, of course, he's in the field. So we saw that before with him where they have him warm up in between innings and then go out and take the field.
Yeah, we'll see.
2-1, tomahawked in the air, foul territory. There's going to be room for a third baseman, and he will hang on. And Barnstable gets a runner on third with 1 out, but can't drive him in. And after 3, it will be tied at 1.
Unfortunate for Burke right there. I think that he saw a good pitch, but he was way too far ahead of it, and that's what got it put into foul territory. Easy out, unfortunately, but able to get it on to third. They're still working on that pitcher. And we'll see if Buckler can handle one more inning at least here for Barnstable. Like you said, we did see some movement in the pen. It looks like DeGiacomo's out in right field now. We still have somebody looking like they're warming up out there. Not sure who.
I hope he takes off his warm-up because we can't see. He doesn't have a number. We can't see his number.
We need somebody down there with a radio that can radio back to us who it is. But, yeah, so far we don't know. But there is some action in the pen. We'll see. But I have hope that Buckler can get through at least one more inning here.
Absolutely. We need to create a wish list, and anybody out there can complete that. Somebody for radio, get a radar gun.
Yeah.
You know, all these things that really probably aren't possible with a high school broadcast, but
but it would be nice though. We can just dream about it, talk about it. That's all that matters.
Buckler at 35 pitches. He in the first through 13, 7, and then 15.
Yeah, he's working.
As it will be 4, 5, and 6. Johnson, LeBlanc, and Spellman due up here for the Clippers.
Yeah, Buckler is one that I would love to get a little quick interview on, talking about his pitches that he does have. It looks like he's got that curveball off-speed type pitch, and then he's got a mean fastball. I don't know if he's got anything else in what he considers his arsenal, but he's got a few good pitches with good movement, good velocity.
Here's the first pitch of the 4th inning. And there is that curveball that misses low. Oh, no, he calls it a strike.
I was going to say, that one would have got me real mad if he didn't call that one a strike. Come on, that was perfect. Broke right into the zone.
Wish the ump knew that. We can't hear him say strike, so we got to wait for the sign. That's definitely a ball.
Put that on the wish list. Every umpire gives us better hand signals. Yeah. Get more animated out there, huh?
At least have a microphone.
Something like that. We got to do something.
Let's see. 1-1. On the ground and towards the hole, and Jones isn't going to be able to get that one even with his range. It's a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, he still was only a couple of feet away from it. Even tried to throw the dive in there, see if he could get even closer. But, yeah, just a little outside the range. Nice hit by them. Right in between first and second baseman.
And now they're walking back from the pen. It's 2 pitchers that were walking back.
Oh, boy.
But Nolan Turner is a catcher.
Is that Tarbaugh too?
It's Colton Henderson and Nolan Turner.
Oh, okay.
So one of those two was pitching, and the other one was catching.
All right. Well, we got somebody.
That's going to be chopped weakly to Buckler. He's going to field and toss it on to first, so the runner will advance on the 1-3 putout.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Got to take the easy out at first. Can't look to second in that scenario. It was just a dribbler a little bit to the right of the pitcher from our point of view. Nice play. Grabbed it, got it to first.
We've had 3 1-3 putouts in this game.
I know it. It's interesting. And still no walks.
Still no walks. So here's Spellman. Taking ball 1. The man they call Spell based on what they're shouting from the dugout.
All right. We got some nicknames. That's a lot easier than pronouncing some of these names, that's for sure. Let's just get the nicknames.
There's a strike, and we heard that one.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's what we need. Get loud. Get animated. Come on, ump.
1-1. Man at second. Relatively small lead. And that's going to be on the ground to short, gobbled up by Colasano. Fires on in time. Runner will slip on his way back to third, but gets back, and there's 2 away.
I was going to say, number 7 did slip, trying to turn a little bit around third base. Thought he was going to fall for a second. Might have been able to get a cheap out, but great job by the shortstop, making the play and throwing over to first. Gathered it correctly. Good arm, too.
And here is Megan, not Meg Inc. He's the catcher. In the air to shallow left. Calling for it is Colasano. Makes the catch, and that will retire the side. So we've played half of this one, And it's still 1-1.
Great job by the team. Great job. But also, want to just say, great job by the 2 senior girls lacrosse captains who were both named to the Cape Cod Times Players to Watch list of 2022. Senior attacker Regan Hicks was one of the leading scorers on the team last year and will continue her athletic career playing field hockey at Endicott College in the fall. Senior defenseman Deirdre Mullen will play collegiate lacrosse at Franklin Pierce next year and has been the top defender for the Redhawks since her freshman year. The girls are the defending league champions and have opened the season with a 1-2 record. They are back at home versus Martha's Vineyard at 4 p.m. on April 28th, and we are hoping to be able to live stream if you are here.
Yeah, when they call your field the ditch, it's not really an excellent sign. The ditch, of course, well, not of course, but being out there in left center beyond this fence. Hopefully they can get back on the much nicer football field once that's ready to go.
That would be nice. And, yeah, that field is going to be nice, too. The football field is going to be good for a lot of different sports, so I need to get them back out there because, nobody wants to play on the ditch.
Telling people to pack the ditch isn't exactly the most appealing thing in the world.
No. That's not what you want.
As Dylan Hammonds will get ready for his second at-bat. Struck out in the first. It will be 4, 5, and 6 for Barnstable as Hammonds, Baxter, and Anthony DiGiacomo.
All right, here we go, Dylan. This is the one where you're going to put a good charge on it to one of the left or right fields and see if we can get the first home run of the home stand.
Just don't hit it to center.
Right.
And that's going to be 2 left field, and that will get down. Not what we were envisioning, but Barnstable will take it as it's a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted to crank that one, just couldn't get – he was a little too excited maybe. It sounded like it kind of came off the end of the bat, just barely blooped into left field.
That's the great thing about baseball. You can hit one hard, and it can be caught, and you can hit one soft, and it can be a hit.
Oh, yeah, just dribble in there or pop in, whatever.
Here's Baxter, 1 for 1. He has a single in the second. And they'll check on Hammonds.
Well, last time they were all about throwing over for Baxter. This time it's Hammonds. Really concerned about those first base runners.
Giacomo on deck. And that's going to be sent into right, sending Spellman back. Ooh. And he's going to have to turn around. That will roll all the way to the wall. They're going to send Hammonds.
He's going.
And here comes the relay. It will not be thrown. And it's 2-1 Barnstable.
Wow, kind of shocked that they didn't even try on that relay attempt. It looked like they got to the relay man and in enough time to make a throw. They just didn't even do it. I don't know if they were concerned about the guy on second base or Baxter on second base, but a little confused. They are happy about it. Give us the free run. That's fine.
From my angle, it looked like there was a little bit of a bobble.
Okay. All right. So that would make the difference then because it looked like they got it to the relay guy in time, but if he did bobble it, then all of a sudden now it's going to be tough to throw down.
And Baxter gets to celebrate with his teammates immediately as Grayson Pina comes back out for him and takes his place at second base as here's Anthony DiGiacomo grounded out to the shortstop. His first AB, and that's fouled straight back. And thank God for a net, or else our cameraman would have been in trouble.
Actually, our producer, Miss Bishop, actually almost caught that ball just now. So that was a really nice movement by her.
Oh, yeah. And even though the net is there and her window's closed, but,
you just got to be prepared. You got to always be prepared.
Never know. Inside, 1-1.
Good eye there by DiGiacomo. See if he can find something good to put a bat on.
Gets his lead. Still no outs here. Misses in. That's going to get away. It's going to bounce all the way and get stuck in that little divot.
Oh, yeah. Stuck in the net behind. Runner easily advances.
And DiGiacomo's trying to plead that he comes home, but in no way would that make sense.
No chance, no.
But
love the enthusiasm, though. You got to fight for your calls, but yeah, there was no chance there.
No. Worth a try.
Yes, always worth a try. Never going to give you grief for trying.
No. But we are going to tease you about
the fact that there was no chance.
Yes.
It's just no chance.
Mata takes a peek. Still nobody out, so a productive out could get him in. And the inside pitch is going to be grounded. And the problem with the turf is there's no chance that that ball takes a flying hop in. Once it goes foul, it's staying foul.
Oh, yeah. And they've been really working DiGiacomo here inside.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get a bat on it, but some tough pitches.
2-2. And he chases it upstairs. First strike 3, and that's a big first out. So that will bring up Joyce, as he was the one who lined it off the leg of the pitcher in the second.
Yeah, this time you're hoping that you can find an actual space in the field to just get it through. But that was a tough break last time.
Another guy with no batting gloves. Yet the guy who's pinch running is wearing batting gloves.
Right.
Sets. Here he comes. Breaking ball, chopped weakly back to the mound, and now they're going to get him in a rundown, and Pina's in some trouble. He's going to be tagged out. Digging for a second is Joyce, and this will be a double play.
Yeah.
A disaster for Barnstable.
That's not what we were looking for there, obviously. I think that Joyce thought that there was going to be some more time. They actually got the rundown settled pretty quickly, so Joyce was caught in no man's land trying to go for second. Unfortunate right there.
So that will end the fourth. Barnstable left with only getting one in the inning.
Lead is good. You got Buckler going back out to the mound. Looks like he's going to continue going for Barnstable, which is good, but unfortunate. A little bit of a base running error for the team gets Falmouth out of the inning.
You know, you usually try to hit up the middle. I think Joyce needs to stop trying to hit up the middle.
It might be. He's not having much luck going that way right now. Some tough breaks for sure.
And I think we might have a record for most ground balls fielded by the pitchers in this game. We've had 4 now.
Falmouth, the pitcher has been getting some work. What's his name again? 35, I believe.
Mad-Eye.
Yeah, he's
Michael Mad-Eye.
He's been fielding some balls left and right. Surprising to see.
And excellent song choice here.
Oh yeah,
center field.
It's getting the crowd all sorts of pumped up right now.
Everybody in their coats and blankets.
Yeah, still a little chilly.
Hot coffees.
Yep, we've had some sunspots, but most of the time it's been pretty gray, pretty cold.
This is what you think of when you think baseball in April in New England.
Yes, yep, that's a great call right there. That is certainly what you would expect this to be.
So it'll be 8, 9, and 1, and these were the guys that caused the trouble in the third. Braga, Maceda, and Souza.
Yeah, it would be huge to be able to get through this inning.
Breaking ball, it's going to hit him.
Ooh.
And I don't think that's how they envisioned the inning starting, did Barnstable.
You could clearly see that one kind of slipped out of Buckler's hand a little bit when he was going for the pitch, trying to throw that breaking ball. Gets a lot of snap on that break, so not surprising that you see one get away a little bit there.
And they're going to bring in a pinch runner.
I don't know what's going on here.
I thought he said pinch run. Now they're making him go back.
Okay. They weren't ready. The pinch runner wasn't ready yet to go, I guess.
So that will be number 3. Oh, there's a tough name.
Let's go. Let's try it.
Nothing personal, but Nick Delsignor.
I like it. That works.
Delsignor.
Either way, that's your new name now.
Yep. No.
Hey, you prefaced it by saying it was a tough name, so You let them know.
Oh, when you before you look at someone's name and you go, oh, you gotta make sure it's you let him know and his family know. It's not anything against you.
No disrespect, but I'm not going to be able to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
Right.
And trying to lay down the bunt was Maceda, and he couldn't get it down. Strike one. And he did foul it off. Check on the runner. Buckler was not thrown over there to get him out.
No, it didn't look like it.
Runner holds here, and that was another one of those kind of half pitch outs.
Yeah, it looked like it was. They were certainly worried about the runner. Need Buckler to just focus in on just getting this guy out. Don't worry about the guy on first base. Just focus on the hitter.
He's at 46 pitches here, now 47.
You can see him kind of starting to get a little frustrated, and you don't want him to lose any momentum.
That's going to be fouled up.
That was a good pitch there.
2-2.
Yeah, huge moment for Buckler right now. Try and get this out. Regain some composure.
Breaking ball in the dirt. It's going to be blocked by Baxter. And one more ball, and we will have our first walk that we have gotten to call.
Gotta say, I'm not hoping for it on this one.
There would certainly be better times for a walk. But we get it.
All right, history has been made. The first walk of our broadcast.
After 11 plus innings, I finally get to write that BB.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't feel great.
No, it does not. This is why I think that in this moment, and I don't see anyone up in the pen warming up or anything like that, trying to focus on the batter. You're hoping that Buckler doesn't get too flustered.
It's the top of the order. Souza, he's going to try to place a bunt down. It's going to be in the dirt. He went around. Runner advances to third. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was a tough moment for Baxter because the batter had tried to bunt it, but he overextended, missed the ball completely, so not a foul tip. Baxter gets it in the chest, knocks it down, but the batter was kind of in his way. So,
but what could be a mistake here was the runner at first didn't advance. And is this going to be it for Baxter? Or is Foraker coming out to have a word?
Yeah, I'm hoping that this one's just to kind of try and calm the player down. Yeah, runners on first and third now. Still have a chance to regain composure on the inning, figure everything out.
Sitting at 51 pitches is Buckler. He's been excellent. Only one run allowed through 4, but at serious risk of another one scoring here.
Be interesting to see if they try and send the runner on first to second to try and throw him off, and if Baxter will throw down if he does go to second.
Possible bunt here as well. That's how they got the first runner in.
True.
And runner is going to have a delayed still. They'll give him second.
Yeah, he was trying to bait Baxter, I think, into throwing down. It looked like he kind of stopped halfway through his run to second base. It was a little weird, but Baxter didn't bite on it, which I think is a good call.
Barnstable brings the infield in, and there's a called strike 3.
Great pitch.
Big first out.
Oh, yeah. That's what you want. Nicely done.
That is his 5th K.
That'll hopefully give him some more confidence. Try and get through this next batter here.
Here's the Betancourt. As he was the one who scored the runner on the bunt in the second, or in the third rather. Yes, he takes that one low.
Still nobody warming in the pen for Barnstable right now. I don't know if that means that they already have someone ready to go or they're confident.
And here's the bunt. Buckler's going to field. He's going to go home, the tag, and they're going to get him. 2 away as the safety squeeze does not work there. And Barnesville remains ahead.
Great play by Buckner, realizing the situation, collecting the ball correctly, and going home just as he should, getting the easy out at home, not allowing them to score. 1st and 3rd again, but now you got the 2 outs.
And he didn't rush it there. He
No.
took his time. He knew he had time.
Oh, yeah.
And made a good throw.
Yeah.
And here's Gagnon.
Yeah, you nailed it. Great job by Buckler there.
And that's going to be lined to center. On the move is Burke, or is the Giacomo and Saprini, and that will split the gap. That will easily plate 2. Digging for 3rd is Gagnon with a 2 RBI triple that gives them the lead.
Yeah, not what you want, obviously. That was tough right there. Even more tough when you see the Falmouth player on 3rd base, John, a little bit at the Barnstable bench. You really got the rivalry going right now. And these guys are all fired up. So, got to get out of the inning here. Move on to the next one.
And it's Buckler's inning to finish. Looks like. Breaking ball.
Good
First
pitch.
strike.
Yep. There you go. Confidence. Get this batter out.
And there's a lot of yelling here. And I'm trying to figure out definitely a lot from the Falmouth dugout. And it's 0-2 here.
A lot of trash being talked. Number 9, like I said, was looking right into the Barnstable bench when he started yapping at him. Surprised the umpire didn't say anything.
I would love for Falmouth to, intentionally hit the leadoff man. I don't support violence or hitting batters, but, give Barnstable a leadoff runner.
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe just lob it in, get in, give it off his toe or something.
Yeah.
And the dirt that's going to get away, and that will plate the run. It's 4-2. That was kind of an in-between. Baxter couldn't really block it, but he couldn't go to the backhand, and that was a fastball that just got away.
Yeah, a little too low and away. Unfortunate. All the way to the back of the backstop.
Misses. Check swing.
Whoa.
He's going to slip out of the box, and they're going to tag him out, and that's going to be how they get the out. I'm surprised there wasn't some kind of interference on somebody there.
I'm not sure why the Falmouth player is questioning what's going on. The catcher has the right to go and get the ball, so I don't know what the deal is. Arguing, throwing his hands up. The manager once again complaining.
I'd imagine his leash isn't very long right now either.
I mean, both players had a right to get to where they needed to be right there. The batter slipped out of the box. That's the only reason the contact happened. So, I mean, I understand Falmouth being upset, but
Baxter has to be able to get to the ball.
Right. He has a right to go and try and field the ball that's in front of him. Just because the Falmouth player slipped out of the box doesn't mean anything in that scenario. So, I mean, the right call was made. Falmouth still complaining. And you can certainly tell that this is a rivalry game.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel it.
No love lost.
Not at all, no. A lot of jarring back and forth. Unfortunately, we're calling another game where it looked like Buckler was nails out the gate for the first 3-4 innings, and then coming around that order once again, and they were able to get to him. So I don't think that we'll be seeing him again. We're seeing some action up in the pen right now.
A lot of bodies down there.
Oh yeah.
And once again, wearing the warm-ups. We don't know who's a pitcher, who's a catcher, and who is just there for moral support.
Right. They're really messing with us today. I know it's a cold day, but come on, guys. Let's show us some numbers or something.
Yeah, and those are sleeveless, too. So it's not really keeping you that warm.
I think what happened is Dan and I might have to happen is we're going to go before the game and put duct tape on the back of their put the numbers on there for them or something.
So here's Vanes at Giacomo. It will be 8-9-1 to face Matta in his 5th inning of work. Giacomo will take strike 1.
Yeah, you were noticing how 35 likes to walk around the mound a lot. He's doing it a ton right now after every single pitch. He's really kind of showboating.
That's going to be inside.
Oh, I think that hit him.
And it did.
Yep.
It's got his jersey.
Oh, yeah.
And
well, you wanted it.
Yeah, I did. I don't think that one was intentional. So,
hey,
but
that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted one that didn't hurt our guy.
Exactly.
There you go.
Got his jersey.
Yep. Now let's capitalize here. You got the 9-hole hitter right now, and then the top of the lineup. This is a big moment for Barnstable right now.
Check on the runner. Gets back. Barnstable's runners don't take a lead that looks super like.
No.
That it's very casual.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it didn't seem like much of a lead whatsoever for him to be thrown over like that. Only a couple steps. Yeah.
And he does it again.
Interesting.
He's a lefty, so I understand that you have a better move, but just kind of lobbing it over there when when the guy doesn't have a lead.
And he's laughing away too. The pitcher was there, like he's just trying to take a break or something. Maybe he's getting a little gassed.
Third time.
This is when normally the crowd should be booing their heads off because that's a ridiculous thing to throw over three straight times in a row for no reason when you know you're not going to get that runner. He's still smiling on the mound too.
And finally, he comes to the set and fouls it off. It's Colasano.
Yeah, I think that was like a composure thing maybe. He's doing it again, too. He's walking way off the mound, coming back. I think we're getting towards the end of his rope, so he's trying to eke out everything he can, take as much time as he can, it looks like.
That was a big nod. In the dirt, that's going to get away, so getting to second is the Giacomo.
Yeah, he can keep smiling all he wants, but he's doing terrible right now in this inning. I don't understand what he's up to with this. I think the testosterone is taking over at this point.
To the set. That's going to be a strike on the inside edge.
Almost looked like it was going to hit him.
Makes you wonder how close to being a strike was the one on DiGiacomo.
Right.
Pitch misses high.
Yeah, he's getting a little wild right now. So, I mean, I think he was too into talking trash for a little bit. He's got to focus on actually pitching now.
Colasano, the batter. 2-2. That's going to be lined into right. That's going to get down. They're going to hold the runner, and Barnstable will have runners at the corners here as Colasano gets the base hit.
Great job holding up the runner, too. It was a shallow shot into right field. Number 22 had it cleanly, so I don't think that was the right move to go all the way home. Obviously, they didn't either. First and third now. Great job.
And so here's the leadoff man, Will Jones.
Here we go. Got to capitalize. You got what you wanted. First two runners on, 8 and 9 hitters. Now you got your number one guy, Will Jones, coming up to bat. Got to capitalize.
That's something we've seen Barnstable struggle with.
Right.
So we'll see if they can do it here. That's going to miss high.
Good eye. You can hear the screaming probably on the broadcast. These guys are getting all sorts of excited on both sides.
Barnstable's lost 2 straight. This would be a big win if they can pull this one out. Colasano wasn't in motion on that pitch. He's not in motion here. Big cut and a miss.
Looking for that high pitch. That first one was high. It looked like he was thinking about it. That second one high as well. He went for it, tried to put a charge on it, but unfortunately missed.
There's a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he got him there on the outside corner. It was a good pitch by 35 for sure.
1-2 to Jones, who had the triple in his last AB.
Just need a little more Will Jones magic right now.
Weren't able to get him in, though. There goes Colasano. Pitches in the dirt. And Colasano will take second with a head first slide as he didn't see that ball was in the dirt.
Here we go. We at minimum need a charge into the outfield now to get a runner home. Second and third, no outs.
They're going to bring the infield in.
Yep, they are. All you need is a little bloop single or a big fly ball to the outfield.
That's a huge lead for Colasano, so they'll get him to move back a step. And now that will be in. And for a third time or second time, it's almost hit a batter. First time it was a strike.
Yeah, that one was very close as well. Good eye by Will.
And it's a full count. Now,
see if he can work another walk here. Come on.
Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for Falmouth.
Not at all.
Obviously, they prefer a strikeout. And that will be yanked down the line to the left. And that's a fair ball. That will play both. Digging for second is Jones. And we have a tied ball game.
That's what we're talking about. That's the Will Jones magic. We needed. Tie the ball game up. Still no outs. Man on second. Keep this thing going. I think Falmouth, like I said before, I was getting a little riled up too, but Falmouth was getting too into the trash talking. They weren't focused on the batters. They were just kind of messing around, it seemed like. And Barnstable made them pay for it.
And the coach took a step out of the dugout. They're going to leave him in to face Samprini with a man at second, nobody out.
Got to make him pay for it.
And they're going to pick off or try to pick off. Dives back safely.
Yeah, I wonder again, the pickoffs. Is it just him trying to get composure, get a little bit more rest? What's going on with that? They have no one working in their bullpen either. Falmouth doesn't.
You wonder if they just don't have a strong bullpen. Cut on and missed.
Certainly could be the case. That was a good pitch right there, but Samprini almost got it.
What a fun game this has been.
Oh, yeah.
It's only the fifth, too. Still got 2 more innings to go after this. Popped up out of play, 0-2.
Yeah, still a lot of drama left on this very intense rivalry game.
On a day that feels like spring in New England.
Right.
It's been
it certainly does.
Everything we could have asked for. Inside.
Ooh, really inside. Up on the hands of Samprini. Luckily backed off. That one could have hurt.
Guy gets hit by pitches a lot. He stands pretty close to the plate.
Got to crowd that plate. Get all the advantage you can get.
He kind of has that elbow leaning over it. His stance as well. That will be fouled off.
Tried to wait for that breaking pitch. Wasn't able to time it up, though.
Barnstable has multiple people in their bullpen, but nobody warming. All just observing. And now here he goes to third, and it will be fouled off. Might have had it stolen.
Yeah, I don't think that Falmouth had anything in mind for throwing down to third in that. Samprini almost was able to get a bat on that ball. It was a good pitch, though.
Had to swing. It would have been a strike.
Yep. Looking like the mound session is over in the bullpen, so whoever's warming is warmed.
Pitch up high.
That one looked almost like a little bit of a pitch out once again. A little half pitch out, kind of.
This has been a very good at bat for Samprini.
Yeah, he's working it. A lot of pitches.
And they're going to have a mound meeting.
All right.
And I'm trying to figure out where this yelling is coming from. We can't really see into the dugout, but those guys don't look like they're yelling.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a bunch of parents are.
You can hear it, though.
All right. And
definitely coming from the dugouts, too.
Or to our left, and it's Falmouth parents that are right.
Yep.
He's got to stay alive once again.
Great at bat right now by Samprini. Really fighting off some pitches. So many so that the umpire needs new balls.
He's at 71 pitches. If you heard me whispering there, it was because I was trying to do that math in my head. This will be his 72nd. And it'll be a check swing foul.
Oh, yep. Tried to hold up there, but came too far inside on him. It almost looked like it hit the nub of the bat on the bottom or something.
Burke on deck. He is 1 for 2. He has a triple in the game. Barnstable would love that. There goes Jones, the third, swing and a miss. And it's an ant burner by the catcher. And he has third base stolen on the strikeout.
Yeah, like you said, he could have bowled that thing down to third base, and maybe got it there quicker. But nice steal. Unfortunate on the at bat though. Semprini struck out.
And with 1 out, Barnstable will have, or Falmouth will have to bring the infield in against Burke. And once again, I thought that might have been the last batter for Matta after it was a long at bat. They're gonna leave him out there to face Burke, who has a triple off of him today. And he's gonna swing at the first pitch and foul it back. That looked like one to drive.
Yeah, like you said, they might not have many arms in the bullpen for Falmouth. I know when they showed up today, it looked like they had a kind of a shortened roster anyways. So maybe they just don't have a lot of arms ready to go. But I'm as shocked as you are that they still have 35 in there.
To the belt and the pitch. On the ground to short. They're gonna come home with it. The throw, the tag, and they're gonna get him.
Great play by the shortstop right there, number 9.
The 6-2 payout keeps the game tied. As Burke will be on with the fielder's choice.
Yeah, Falmouth has regained control of the inning. Still a man on first.
And does Foraker want to appeal? He might. No, they're just going to go with the pinch runner. Will's brother, Owen, will pinch run for Burke. Now, with the appeals thing, because we might have a moment like that in the game, you can't appeal to the opposite umpire that didn't make the call. And now that's kind of like a challenge, but
right.
The other ump probably usually isn't watching the play as closely, and probably I'd say 90% of the time isn't going to change the call.
Yeah,
maybe more than that.
Most likely they'll stick with the call that was made already, so it's not really that beneficial to go for the challenge in those moments.
Here's Hammonds. He's singled earlier, but has the ability to find some gaps. Diving back is Jones. You knew that was coming. And Owen Jones wants to steal here.
Yeah, the Falmouth pitcher never really throws over that hard to first base, so they're never going to get anybody out at first, but they're also probably not going to throw it away.
Zach, have you ever heard of something called an announcer's jinx? Because never mind. I was hoping it would have been a really cool thing if he was out there. It would have been a bummer, but it would have been timed up perfectly.
It would have.
And there he goes. Look at that jump.
Yeah. Gets into second base standing. Didn't even need to think about sliding into second. It was an off-speed pitch. Easy.
And for a guy with the lefty move, it's really tough to tell.
Right.
And he nailed the jump. He would have been safe no matter what, even if there was a pitch out there with ease. And it's 2-0 to Hammonds. That's huge. Hammonds with the boop single earlier.
Yep, nice if he can get another one here. Something with this ball.
And they're going to throw behind the runner. And he's going to dive back safely.
I tell you, between the amount of times he's thrown over to a base and the amount of pitches that he's had, this guy's got a lot of arm work today.
Oh, yeah. 25 pitches in this inning alone. This is a big lead for Jones. That's cut on and missed.
Hammonds was swinging for the fences on that one. Looked like he was going golfing almost.
We'll see if they send Jones to third with 2 outs. It's kind of a risky move.
Definitely is, but the lead that he's getting on second makes you think.
They're not going to throw over regardless. The second baseman and shortstop are playing way off the bag.
Barnstable really doing a good job in this inning of battling through their at-bats, making them throw a lot of pitches.
Sun starting to peek through again. And there he goes to third. That's going to be fouled off. Interesting time to send him there 2-2.
Another great jump, though, for sure. He's been timing that pitch great.
On deck is Baxter if he was to get that chance to hit.
Yeah, but interesting to make the runner go there. Like you said, on a 2-2 count. Everyone knows on a 3-2 count with 2 outs he's going, but so kind of surprising to see him go in that scenario.
Breaking ball throws him, and he won't get the call. And that looks like a strike. And the ump and Falmouth manager are going to have a word with each other. And he's going to tell the pitcher no more.
Yeah, the number 35, once again, jarring a little bit too much. This time he did it to the umpire, yelling at him that should have been a strike. Umpire has to calm him down and also warns the manager, who is now coming out for Falmouth.
Yeah. Is he going to take him out here, or is he just trying to get him to regain composure?
I think he wants to just say something to the umpire and stare at him a little bit more, it looks like. He's still saying something.
You know, I try to go out there and get him to regain his composure. I don't know how well the manager's composure is right now.
Right. John at the ump still.
And I got to be honest, though, that looked like a strike.
It was, I mean, it was certainly close enough to argue, but.
Yeah. And, you know, obviously we're Barnstable broadcasters, but I thought he was going to get rung up there.
No, it certainly did look like it was at least close enough to call a strike, but to get to that point where you're actually yelling at the umpire, not a smart move. You're probably not going to get any more calls.
And there's a lot of umps where this manager would not still be in the game.
Yeah.
Runner goes, chased high, strike 3, and Barnstable will tie it, but cannot get the lead as we have played 5 here at Barnstable High School. What a game we have.
Yeah, as you can tell, the rivalry still going. Like I said, 35 still talking. He was given the shush finger as he walked off to the Barnstable bench in between right there. So, tie game. Got to see how things are going to go.
And, wow, we have Buckler coming back out there.
Surprising to see, especially with all the work that's been done in the bullpen so far. It seems like we've been warming up a lot of guys.
There's been definitely guys out there.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like the Falmouth team has anybody getting ready or thinking about even getting ready to go into this ball game to pitch right now. So kind of surprised by that, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe 35 will keep going.
And we had some talking points. You want to go through it? You want to talk a little bit about WKKL? What you do?
No, of course. And I do want to get WKKL involved more with the broadcast here. We're going to try and get the Barnstable broadcast put up on 90.7 WKKL. I'm actually a student at Cape Cod Community College. I do a show called The Claptrap, a sports show, Wednesdays and Fridays from 12 to 2 on the radio station. And would love to get more involved with the Barnstable high school sports at all times. Maybe get one of our broadcasts up there. I think that would be fun.
Absolutely. You've got a great name, by the way, Zach Clapp. That has a nice ring to it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it works out for my goofy title of my show with the Claptrap there as well. But it's fun to be able to do, and I would implore any students at Barnstable High School that are interested in anything with radio, media, any of that kind of stuff, look into Cape Cod Community College campus. They have a lot of great new things going up, especially at WKKL. A lot of new equipment. If you're interested in that, I would suggest looking into it.
So thank you for that. And here is Coley Buckler, 56 pitches going into inning number 6. First pitch is going to miss low.
Oh, it was a little low. You're right.
Don't grab your mask.
Right.
After that.
He's not doing the right signs.
And that's going to be line foul.
Ripped foul.
It's LeBlanc, Spellman, and Megan due up here.
Another batter with no batting gloves on.
On a cold day like this,
It's tough on those hands.
you don't want to get jammed. That's for sure. And there's the breaking ball. This time he does
There we go.
go and pump the fist.
Yes. Clear hand movements. That's what we need.
1 and 2. Buckler working quickly. And that's on the ground to third. Gobbled up by Giacomo. Throws on to get the runner.
Surprise 12 from Falmouth even swung at that pitch. It was very inside on his hands. He barely got the bat around to be able to get that weak dribbler to third.
Speaking of jammed, as here is Spellman. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking and grounded out to short.
Buckler still working strong right now.
And that will be chopped foul. Strike 1. It was a bit of a surprise seeing him come out here. So you wonder with Barnstable, they allowed 9 runs yesterday.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
But they only used 3 pitchers.
Right.
Colin Henderson being one of them, and Vinny Giacomo being the other, the 2 relievers.
Yeah, try and get as much as you can out of Buckler. Hopefully he can get through another inning right now.
They do have a man warming up in the bullpen, but as we've seen, that can mean absolutely nothing, as that's going to be belted down the line and left into foul territory. Comes Burke, and he dives and almost makes the catch. Good effort there by Burke, but he couldn't quite hang on.
Great try. That would have been a heck of a play to make that one. Diving in foul territory. He really got over there well. It's just, that's almost an impossible play to make.
So now 2 strikes on him. See if he goes to the breaking ball. And he does.
Ooh.
For a called strike 3, and he knew it.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about. Great pitch once again. Caught that strike zone edge. Buckler still working strong. Still got good movement on those pitches.
6 Ks now for him, as here is Megan. Misses in. We'll see if we see Mata again for Falmouth. They do have someone warming up.
Finally.
That's going to be line down the line, and that's going to be foul ball by inches.
Yeah, very close. Oh, that one will make your heart stop for a second. Very close. But yeah, as you mentioned, Falmouth finally has someone up in the pen. It looks like I see number 28 is catching.
That won't help us much.
Not going to help us. We got numbers.
Hop in the fence now.
Single digit, somebody.
We'll figure it out. Breaking ball made him duck, and there is a strike.
What a move by 33 to duck his head into the zone when that was clearly going to be a strike.
Almost worked, and I thought it was working. It was a very slow pump of the fist. 1-2. Back up the middle, and this will get down for a base hit. Went with the fastball, and he was ready for it.
That one almost stayed up long enough for the center fielder to get to it. Semprini almost got there in time, but still single.
So here's Braga.
Yeah, last time he got hit by the pitch and was able to help the team score.
Runner will get his lead. Very small lead.
Yeah.
And pitch is going to be sent to right. Moving over is the Giacomo into foul territory to make the catch to end the inning. Great job by Buckler to get out of it, and he's pumped up.
So is the team. Love to see that. That's the kind of stuff that'll really give you some good momentum, too, going into the next inning. Obviously, your pitcher was in some trouble last inning, comes back out for this one, relatively unscathed, gets through the inning, and now you got to be excited as one of his batters to try and help out in this next up.
It'll be 5, 6, 7 for Barnstable. Back to the Giacomo and Joyce. This one continues.
Good chance to see who's going to come out for the pitching for Falmouth.
We're watching. Mata is out of the dugout.
I think we've got.
But let's see here.
Oh, maybe not.
Yo, wait this one out. They're making us wait. They're really.
They really are. Okay.
Mata is waiting for the catcher to get ready.
I think it's the second baseman looked like he might have been out there
warming
up.
but they're going to send Mata back out.
Yep.
So after all that,
Interesting.
it will be Mata who has thrown, give me a minute, 11 plus 16, 27.
There you go.
43, 52, 82 pitches.
I like it. We're doing math on the
Yeah.
broadcast for the people at home.
Absolutely. A little education.
Yep. That's what we're all about.
So we'll see what he's got left in the tank. Both pitchers going deeper into the game than we anticipated.
Yeah, for sure. I would be surprised if this wasn't his last inning at this time. They already started warming somebody up. You bring somebody in to try and close out the game maybe. But who knows? I mean, 4-4 game right now. See how this inning goes.
Toss down into the outfield.
Not a good toss down.
Hopefully for them that he got the bad throw of the way.
Right.
And this was not a pretty execution there.
They're just getting out all the errors right there in the warm-up.
Exactly.
That's what they're doing.
It will be Baxter, who is 2 for 2, had a single and a double.
Yeah,
Came around to score. He also, Pina stole a base for him.
Yep. He's been seeing the pitch as well. Let's see if he can get another good at-bat here, at least work the count well.
First pitch to him in the dirt.
We got the crowd all riled up still, students and parents. All excited. See how this rivalry game ends.
2-0.
Two very low fastballs to start off the at-bat. Baxter with a good eye.
Still has not walked anybody. So only one walk, and it came from Buckler. And that's going to be up the middle. Gets out of the way this time. Can't get a body part on it, and it's a base hit for Baxter. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, he's really seeing the pitch as well. He's really hitting this guy easy. And, yeah, like you said, he was able to get out of the way of this one. I thought he was going to try and do another goalie save with his leg or something, but didn't do that.
Grayson Pina heading back out there. I don't think Pina was expecting to have this much action today.
Well, maybe we can get him another stolen base here. Let's see if they go for something like that or if they're going to be more conservative with their strategy.
And last time they played last year, both pitchers pitched into extra innings. I doubt that's going to happen this time, but both working deep into the game as that's going to miss low.
Yeah, that would be a lot to ask these guys to pitch. The amount of pitches that they've already thrown. I know Buckler is starting to get to that point, though he did just have a great inning. And this guy right here, I can't see him going much more than this inning.
And check on the runner. He's safe. The last inning was the first kind of crooked number of pitches for either pitcher in an inning, as Mata threw 30. Buckler's been able to throw 13, 7, 15, 8, 13, and 13.
That's very, very good efficiency.
Check on the runner. The throws are certainly accurate.
Yes, they are. A lot of checks.
Delivers, and it's going to be a bunt, and it's going to be a good one. This is going to be a tough play. Slips, fields, fires, not in time. Everybody's safe. The throwback to second, not in time. And Barnstable has 2 on, nobody out on the bunt.
What a great bunt right down the side. The pitcher tried to get it. He almost fielded it cleanly, but then slipped and tried to throw. Actually, still a pretty good throw as he was falling. But DeJacmo was able to beat it out. Great play, great bunt. Moved the runner to second and didn't get an out.
And this could be it for Mata.
We got some chants going in the crowd right now. This is very heated still. I'm not sure. This one looks like they could just be trying to get his confidence back up to try and get him through the inning. I don't know if they're going to switch pitchers right now, but we had mentioned, I believe it was their second baseman who was warming up. So I don't know if it was, but
I think it's the one time we think it's just going to be a mound meeting. They're going to take him out.
Right.
So I think we got to stop assuming.
Could be the case. Oh, he's staying.
Wow.
They got him out there still. I'm shocked as well. It's
He's at, what did I say? He was at 82.
yeah, he's got to be up.
He's in the mid 80s. Yeah. 85. We'll go with.
Crazy amount of pitches. You think about it. I mean, see how it works out for him though.
Wow, look at how in the first baseman is, and he was so far in that the ump had to call time.
That was a moment right there. Shortstop sprinting up.
He was even with the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, he was.
And here he comes again.
Wow.
He's got to watch out on a line drive the opposite way. Wow, he's inside the pitcher's mound, and oh, what a fake out! They're gonna pump, and Peanut's gonna be out on the tag. What a play by Falmouth, and I believe that was their intention.
Yeah, it looked like quite the trick play going on. You get everybody looking at the first baseman running down, and then all of a sudden.
And that was the reason for the mound visit.
Yeah.
And we should have known when I saw the second baseman. He had a little smile.
Yep.
He had a little smile during the mound visit.
They were going to try something funky, and it worked out for him. I mean, luckily, heads-up play by Giacomo, at least going down to second, but otherwise.
Now we've seen everything.
We have had these first two home broadcasts have seen some wild stuff.
Joyce calling time. It's pure chaos right now
really
at Barnstable High.
It really is. Wow.
We still got an inning to go.
Hey, this is what you expect from a big rivalry game, right? Crazy stuff happening.
Things we've never seen before. And there goes the runner. He tries to get the bunt down, and Barnstable has just ran into 2 outs. And that wasn't a good throw either.
It was not. They bounced it down to third once again. Giacomo is shocked that he was called out. He's bouncing around over by the bench.
I wonder if that person who said nice hose kid was being sarcastic.
Maybe a little sarcastic.
Or
right
genuine, because he got the out, but it wasn't a good.
Tough to chirp at somebody who got the out.
Yeah. Joyce trying to refocus and send one foul. I mean, not a lot you can say right now.
No, I'm shocked.
Pitch. Missed high.
Just going to try and work this count. Joyce has got to calm it down and see if he can get on base. Keep things going.
Pitch. Misses.
Real low again right there. Good job by Joyce. Good eye.
And he's taking a sweet time.
Oh, yeah, he's been doing it. It's a part of the gamesmanship right now. You hear people from the crowd yelling at him.
Reaching the 2-hour mark here. A little bit less. And he's going to cut on and miss. And he does the Trevor Bauer.
Yep.
Sword into the belt. And we've played 6. We're tied at 4.
Oh, yeah. This is a wild one right now, and I think that a part of that is because of the fact that there's no school tomorrow.
Oh,
right?
That's a great lead-in.
Yeah, that's a good reminder that there is no school tomorrow. Got everybody jacked up right now. Next week is April break. Baseball is the only team in action next week. They will be taking on Whitman-Hanson at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, and then Brockton at 11 a.m. on Friday. Our head coach, Dave Foraker, oh boy, was a longtime head coach in Brockton, so that should be a fun matchup. Both teams are South Shore powerhouses in baseball, so we are looking forward to bringing you live coverage of 2 great games next week during the break.
And we will never be right about when the pitchers are coming out because Buckler's back out.
We have no idea.
Yeah,
I try to make guesses. They blow up in my face constantly, it seems.
God, we're losing credibility by the minute.
Oh, man, but that's all right. That's all right. So it's the top of the 7th right now. And we're going to see Buckler once again. Like you said, it's shocking to think. I mean, great job last inning, right? Obviously,
Absolutely.
great job. But I don't know. It's as a really dark cloud comes in, it's getting very dark out here right now, it seems, as the Sandman comes.
69 pitches for Buckler. Relatively low, but yes. And
he's been doing good. He only had that one real inning where he had a little bit of chaos on the bases and everything. And
it will be 5, 6, 7, or pardon, it will be 9, 1, and 2. So you wonder if they're trying to just get him through the 9-hitter.
Yeah. Might have to turn on the lights at this point. It's getting real dark.
First pitch, lined into left for a base hit. So that will bring up Souza. And Foraker still not making the move.
No, he is not.
Souza 0 for 3 with 3 Ks looking.
He's certainly watching him like a hawk right
now. Or pardon, that was not a K. There was not 2 arrows as the runner slipped as they tried to run him over. So he did get on once with a walk.
Yep.
Pardon.
The only walk.
The only walk.
The walk, right?
That was a very notable moment.
Right, big moment for us.
Bunt, can't get it down again. Snap throw, and the catchers are really struggling to get the ball out of the dirt right now.
Yeah, some tough throws, but I mean, good job getting that ball. It was pretty low, right? So he grabbed it pretty low, turned, snap throw, like you said. Not a lot on it, though. Good try.
Gets his lead. Bunt, can't get it down again. And the snap throw, he's going to try every time. And it is 1 and 2.
And they're really going for that bunt. I mean, he's not really giving him any pitches to get a butt down on, but he's still going for it every time.
We'll see if he's swinging here with 2 strikes.
Got to be, right?
And it's your 1-hitter in the dirt. Curveball.
Good pitch right there. He's still trying to work the lower half of the zone right now, obviously trying to get the ball on the ground, see if he can get a double play.
Count is even. Swinging away and swinging and missing as it is the trifecta. He's struck out 3 times.
Nice pitch right there.
7th K.
People getting riled up in the crowd. Nice pitch. Looked like he was working down and away, and then that one a little bit higher up got him with the fastball.
The gloomy weather kind of fits the theme. It kind of fits the feel of this game.
It's getting darker and darker as we go, yes.
Swinging away and sending one in the air. Playable to center. Samprini, hat comes off and makes the catch 2 away.
I have been noticing that, I will say. I mean, I love the new hats and everything, but they are flying off pretty easy right now, it seems.
That will bring up Nico Gagnon as he had the triple and scored on a wild pitch last inning. He's 1 for 3. Also struck out and flown out to center. So we'll see if the runner maybe is in motion here. Breaking ball.
Ooh.
Missed. Oh, no, it didn't.
Nice pitch. Very slow. Nice umpire. Just like the weather has changed, he's changed how quickly he's been throwing his strike calls out there.
And he's not changed it for the better.
No.
He's going to miss away.
Good job by Joyce there. Baxter tracking that down.
1 and 1. Misses low. 2 and 1.
Love to see Buckler just getting up there and throwing pitches
Absolutely.
too, unlike this Falmouth guy walking all over the place.
2 different approaches. That one just missed.
Oh.
3 and 1.
That was very close.
Cole Johnson, the on-deck batter. Cut on and missed. The count is full.
Nice pitch right there.
Runner will be in motion here on the full count pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Buckler comes set. Here's the pitch, and he missed it outside. It was ball 4 anyways, so the runner will obviously take second.
Yeah, I think that was the fastball he was trying to go with. A little too far outside. Maybe he lost a little grip on the pitch or something. And we still have managers. Wow, the Falmouth manager is giving a lot of grief to the umpire because he apparently can't hear the balls and strike calls. So
And neither can we, but,
a little different for us, though.
Yeah.
At least they have the angle.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I think that this Falmouth coach here has just got something going on. He's taking out all his frustrations on this umpire right now.
This was, lovely guy when I talked to him before the game.
Right.
Lovely guy. Came up here and said, for a Falmouth guy, great guy. I know they're rivals, but
No, I mean, hey,
lovely man.
You get into the game, some things happen, the juices start flowing, and all of a sudden you're yelling at the umpire that you can't hear him or something. I don't know. Might be because he can't see him either, because like I keep saying, it just gets darker and darker, it seems.
In the dirt, that's going to deflect off the ump, and Baxter might have caught in a break there.
Yeah.
Barnstable, Foraker really resistant to bring in a reliever. Both coaches have been.
Ooh.
Low.
Just a little too low. Yeah, he has good confidence in Buckler right now.
Two-0. There's a strike.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. Little high. I think that Falmouth didn't like it, but
at this point in the game, is there any call that both sides are going to be okay with? Fouled back 2-2.
Exactly.
I think that those are the only plays, the fouls that both teams can agree on.
Right.
It's foul. 2-2. And just inside nearly the same spot.
I got to say, that looked very similar to that strike call you just called. I know it was a little high, but, basically, virtually the same spot.
So we'll have a full count again. Runners will be in motion, or so they should be. There they are. Pitch fouled off. Out of play.
Good pitch right there. Now Buckler's starting to get up there in his pitch count as well. I know we're getting into a late inning, but he's starting to work his way up.
So we will do it again. Full count pitch. Called strike 3. They got him. And they get out of the jam.
That's what we're talking about. Buckler is all sorts of fired up. So is the team, as they should be. Coach had confidence in him. Team had confidence in him. He came through in the clutch.
And that is why we aren't managing the game, because I think both of us would have taken him out about 4 innings ago.
Yes, we'll just talk about all the calls that are being made, not make any of them. That's for sure. But, man.
And that was the exact pitch that you would think that he would get him out on. Right on the corner, borderline pitch.
Oh, yeah. Forker was just giving him a real good gave him a dap and a hug, and I don't know. I'm not going to presume to know that means he's done. It kind of seemed like a great job, buddy, kind of thing.
Now, unbelievably, if Barnstable was to walk it off here in the 7th, that would mean Buckler would throw a complete game.
That's true. That would be an amazing feat for him to be able to do, especially in this one. Such an intense game, and we have a new pitcher.
Yes, it won't be a complete game for Matta, as on the mound was the second baseman, I believe. Yes, Andrew de Betancourt.
Yeah, number 8, I think.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so we got a new pitcher in. It looks like 35 will be playing right field, possibly.
Which would be a weird move to have a guy who's thrown upwards close to 100 pitches.
I know.
Have to potentially make some big throws.
And then on top of that, you throwing over to first and second base so many times that, I wonder what his arm would look like if he was ever into a situation where he had to try and get an assist from that right field spot.
The Betancourt, not the best at the plate. Did drive in the run on the safety squeeze, but he's 0 for 4. And for Barnstable, it's going to be 8-9-1. Vinny DiGiacomo, Sam Colasano, and Will Jones, who tied it up in the 5th.
Yeah, same situation as we had before when they were down 4-2. Just got to get something out of your 8-9 hitters, and then you got the top of the lineup coming up to see what they can do. Could be a big moment.
So Buckler currently is at 35, 43. What was he at? 69 pitches going to the inning?
Something like that.
Which would mean 85 pitches right now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't imagine you'd go back out for an eighth like his brother did in this game last year.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been good at calling out what's going to happen next, but the reactions that I was seeing from Buckler coming over to the bench, everyone giving him congratulations, all that kind of stuff. He walked up to the bullpen. He's walking back now. Doesn't seem like he's going to go back in the game. We'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously, hopefully there isn't any more game left to go.
I was
right.
just about to say that.
Right.
So the Betancourt will face the Giacomo.
See how the new pitcher fares against the 8-9.
And there will be a ball.
Well, starting off a little low. Good zip on that pitch, though. Got a good fastball, it looks like.
And there, he did get by a pitch earlier.
Yeah, that was close to being another one. It would have been at his knees, though. You definitely want to get out of the way of that. See how things go now. 2 balls to start off the at-bat.
To set. There's
Great
a
eye.
ball.
Yep,
Wow.
another ball.
On the edge.
Yep. Just a little too far outside, 3-0. Do you think he's got the green light here, or is he taking?
I can't imagine. I wouldn't give it to him, as he's a good hitter, but man.
You got to get a base runner, right? So I think you're taking no matter what.
And he is, and he takes ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk for the Giacomo, and Barnstable has the winning run on first base, and we have our first Barnstable walk of a game we've called.
There we go.
It would be. It's significantly insignificant. It's significantly more insignificant.
Right.
Because of the situation. If this was a blowout, we'd be going crazy over it. But
of course.
And
but this is big for us, right? Personally, we're just excited to call some walks, I guess.
Yes. And right now, just to give you a little sense of the atmosphere, if I had one word to describe it, it would be mad.
Yes.
Everybody's mad. The ump's mad at the teams for both talking. The teams are mad at each other, mad at the ump.
Oh, yeah. A lot of anger going on right now. And you just saw the coach go back out to the pitcher. I wonder if they got something else goofy planned up here. Last time he did that, they had that weird first baseman running up, getting the Barnstable team to run incorrectly. So we'll see what they do now.
Third baseman in, not quite on the grass.
Almost, though. He's inching up.
In the dirt, that's going to get away. He won't throw it, and the runner is in scoring position for Barnstable.
Absolutely huge. He was ready to take advantage of that. Wild pitch, gets away, runner to second, scoring position, no outs.
Now you'd have to imagine there's a good chance the bunt is on. Both corner infielders are in but a normal amount. Letting him swing away and take a strike, and there's the first strike thrown by the Betancourt. I think they were going to have him take until he threw a strike.
Yeah, that's probably the good strategy. Would have been a tough one to put a bunt on anyways, very low.
And there he's going to square. He's going to pull it back for a ball.
Another close one right there. Falmouth is upset.
I thought that. I was waiting for him to pump.
It was close.
That fist.
It was close.
2-1. Colasano. He's going to square, and he's going to get down but foul. And it's 2-2. In his first varsity start, it's a huge moment for it.
Huge moment. So let's see if he can do something now. 2-2. Got to take the bunt away, right?
Will Jones is the on-deck batter. We will see what the move is here for Colasano. Here it comes. He's swinging away. He's taken outside, full count.
Good eye by him. Like you said, it looked like it was going to be a pitch he was going to have to swing at. Held off, outside, full count. Let's get another walk, huh?
3-2. Dancing around is the Giacomo. And he's got a miss inside. He's walked the first 2 batters.
Now there's too many walks. Now I want to go for a while without any walks anymore.
Good point. Will Jones will be the batter. He tied the game in the 5th.
Can we get some more Will Jones magic to end this game right now?
He's been on twice, a double and a triple. And it's got to be a meeting on the mound.
Another meeting on the mound. Once again, now after that one time with Falmouth making that crazy play, you got to watch out for the crazy gadget stuff that they might throw in right now.
First and second.
Oh, they're changing the pitcher. They're changing the pitcher to the shortstop, I believe, number 9 possibly. Looks like number 9.
Yes, which is Nico Gagnon.
Okay, so quick pull.
He threw 9 pitches and he threw 7 balls.
Yeah,
walked both batters.
That's not what you want, obviously, but really a quick pull.
Very quick.
And it looks like he's going to go right back to his second base spot. So who's going to come down to short is the question.
Will they just switch the second baseman? Well, number 22.
Looks like he's going to be moving over there. They're really just making it hard on us. They just don't
Absolutely.
want us to know.
Spielman, who's the right fielder, is standing there.
Right. Shocking to see,
and
kind of.
Mata is in right field.
Yeah, so he's going to go. So 22 moves to short. Shortstop comes into pitch. Pitcher goes to second base. And Will Jones will be stepping up to the plate. Already has had some big moments in this game. Can he do it again? Has some other great batters right behind him as well. Cimprini will be in the on-deck circle. So some big moments in a very heated game. Like you said, the word of the day is probably mad, and everybody is doing it. So will it end with favorable fortunes for Barnstable? We will see.
Although we aren't mad, I think we've started to go, we've kind of gone mad
right
in the booth because of this game.
Yeah.
These are the games you want to call.
Oh, yeah.
You want to play in.
It's just crazy to see some of these things that have happened.
It's unfortunate that there has to be a loser in this game.
Of course. But that's what you want, some entertaining ball. And then if you're the home crowd, you want the hometown to win.
So Jones digs in to face the Betancourt.
They're doing it again.
And they will. Barnstable, very small lead here.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing. You can't do that twice.
Calling time was the catcher.
That's a once per game at most.
And we got the crowd yelling.
They are riled up about that one.
Now, what you do there if you come in? Let's see. They're not going to do it. The play is off, and it's going to hit Jones. Jeez. The bases are loaded.
Wow. Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. They didn't fall for the fake play again this time, and then Will Jones gets hit. Bases loaded, 0 outs on the inning. Cimprini up to bat.
And everybody's come in, including the outfielders.
Oh, yeah.
Cimprini 0 for 3 with a flyout to right.
Wow.
And strikeout looking, a strikeout swinging. Can Shea Cimprini be the hero against the rival?
Look at this. You got all the outfielders in.
On the infield.
Yep.
First pitch. Ball. Got the whole Falmouth crowd yelling strike. They were wrong.
That was a ball. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I would love to see a walk-off walk right now.
That's what happened last time.
Let's do it.
These two teams played.
I'll take
last season. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Not a lot of control right now from number 9.
And now we might be seeing why Mata stayed in so long.
Exactly. And they might not have had many other arms ready to go. Or
we've seen 3 strikes in 12 pitches. There's a strike.
A little high there. Kind of a gimme from the umpire. Maybe a little bit of a makeup call. I don't know. A little high.
2-1. Burke, the on-deck batter. Falmouth needs some magic. On the ground to the right fielder. Coming home safe. Barnstable wins. Walk-off infield hit for Cimprini. And Barnstable takes the game by a score of 5-4.
Great job. They got water bottles. They're dumping all over Semprini over by second base. Great overall
wow,
win.
and Buckler's talking as he walks back. And we're going to stay here for a minute because now the Falmouth coach is shouting. There's a lot going on right now. Foraker throwing his team back. And wow, Hammonds is going to run over, throw his team back. Wow, they're all waving by.
Really poor sportsmanship by the Falmouth team right now. The manager of the Falmouth team is so upset that the Barnstable team was excited.
And now they're going to have a word. Foraker and the Falmouth coach, I wish I asked him his name, and he's shouting at Foraker, pointing at the Barnstable team, and this could be a turning point of the year for Barnstable.
Love this.
What a win.
Love this.
We have seen everything tonight.
Funny to see the Falmouth coach getting so animated when this happened, and his players were actually saying some of the most inappropriate things throughout the game. Great game overall. Can't wait to see the next matchup between these two teams, to be honest.
Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you all for watching this one on Barnstable B2B TV. For our cameraman and our producer, Ashley Bishop, I'm Daniel Baldino with Zach Clapp saying thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. Next game, Wednesday. And until then, good night.